and thought the world had a raspberry center. As she fell asleep on her fluffy pillow, she astral projected to an old 3-story tenement on Honorary Street in Chicago. The wooden steps were slick from the rain outside. She stepped into the foyer as 2 worn women said, "Excuse us." She let them by the caramel shadows of the raspberry center slowly began to shine. Hey, a light upon the hallway floor. Her hair was jet black, wavy and warm. Her olive flat shoes laid on a mat as Ethel opened the door to let her in. She fondly hugged me and asked if I knew how to swim, 'cause the raspberry center of this world is how the story began. The raspberry center of this world is where I am right now. I then found myself riding in a blue limousine. He left me off at the DoubleTree Inn in Scottsdale, Arizona. The caretaker showed me in, said my room was on the 3rd floor, gave me the key. He said, "Enjoy your stay." The interior opened to a 3-tiered marble square with gold crosses on the walls. My baggage suddenly felt lighter as I trekked the carpet down. A girl ran towards me on the 2nd floor as there were no elevators there. In tight blue jeans, a flowered hat, Janis Joplin made the scene. At the raspberry center of this world, the past came back to find me. She opened a book of gold, leaflet pages of tears outlining my life. She said hello to me, motioned me to follow her, but I was staring up at the 3rd floor where I'd find my rebirth. Each turn I took disappeared, then the right-of-way was shut. I found myself in a closed balcony on the 3rd floor loft. A studio engineer from behind the glass said, "I'm recording now." Said, "What are you doing here?" I asked him to help me out. I was confused, I was lost as I saw Uncle Paul below, standing on the 1st floor, staring upwards at me now. He waved his hand, said, "Carry on." Then he said goodbye as a young blonde-haired hippie girl asked me, "Do you want to ride?" Her hair was so beautiful, curly with golden locks, trestle trains carrying fairy frogs, dressed in aqualight. The girl's name was Sally Loud. She then waved goodbye to me. I pleaded, "Please don't leave me here to die inside this dream." A sudden drop in temperature, that made my body cold. I still had my motel key and scrambled to reach the door. I could see the room number was 302. Then panic starting setting in, and in an instant I was lying in the blue limo all over again. And asked the driver how long I was out. He replied, "You never left the car behind the mirror." I could see him grin, laughing as we roared through the desert from the Sky Harbor Airport to see my Uncle Ray. But in the flash, my chest caved in. I was back home, awake in my bed. It's true, the world is a raspberry center where every dream comes true. To find there it's lonely pulls when we were young, the faces we never knew. It's true, the world has a raspberry center. Now I have a new body and mind from an astral projection of my soul to the other side. From an astral projection of my soul to the other side.